Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What if I told you that the most powerful part of your worship is something no one can see? Not your salah, not your charity, not your fasting, but your intention, your niyyah. You live in a world obsessed with visible results, metrics, performance, recognition. Even in religion, it is easy to measure yourself by what people see. How often you attend the masjid, how much you give, how consistent you appear. But Allah looks deeper. The Prophet said, "Actions are only by intentions, and every person will have only what they intended." Bukhari and Muslim. Read that again. Not actions alone, but intentions. Two people can pray the same prayer, stand in the same row, recite the same verses. One walks away elevated, the other walks away empty. What made the difference? Niyyah. Your intention transforms ordinary actions into worship. Eating can be worship if you intend to strengthen your body to serve Allah. Working can be worship if you intend to provide halal sustenance. Even resting can be worship if you intend to recharge for obedience. Without niyyah, even big deeds can shrink. Allah says in Surah Al-Bayyinah 98:5, "And they were not commanded except to worship Allah, being sincere to Him in religion." Sincerity. Ikhlas. That is the heart of niyyah. In a time of social media, sincerity is constantly tested. You post a reminder. Is it for Allah or validation? You give charity. Is it for reward or reputation? You speak about deen. Is it dawah or ego? These are uncomfortable questions, but taqwa requires honesty with yourself. Allah says in Surah Al-Mulk 67:2, "He who created death and life to test you as to which of you is best indeed." Not most indeed, best indeed. Scholars explain that best means most sincere and most correct. You can be doing less than someone else, but if your heart is pure, your scale may be heavier. And here is the mercy. Even when you intend good but cannot act, you are rewarded. The Prophet said, "Whoever intends to do a good deed but does not do it, Allah writes it as a complete good deed." Bukhari and Muslim. Your intention alone can elevate you. That means when you sincerely plan to pray tahajjud but oversleep, Allah sees your intention. When you want to give more but lack money, Allah sees your intention. When you want to improve but are still struggling, Allah sees your intention. Nothing sincere is lost. But be careful. Riyah, showing off, is subtle. It can enter quietly. You begin for Allah, but your heart shifts toward people. That is why renewing your niyyah is a daily discipline. Before you act, pause. Ask yourself, who am I doing this for? If no one knew about this deed, would I still do it? These questions protect your heart. Your niyyah also shapes your hardships. When you face difficulty and intend patience for Allah's sake, your pain becomes reward. When you hold back anger for Allah's pleasure, your silence becomes worship. Life itself becomes ibadah. And this changes how you live. You stop chasing applause. You stop comparing deeds. You focus on sincerity over visibility. Because on the day of judgment, Allah will not ask how viral you were. He will ask about your heart. Submission begins internally. Taqwa begins internally. Transformation begins internally. The battlefield is not only your limbs, it is your intention. So how do you strengthen it? Make quiet deeds, ones no one knows about. Give small charity secretly. Pray 2 extra rak'ahs when everyone else is asleep, and constantly renew your intention, even during the action. Say in your heart, "Ya Allah, this is for you." Simple, but powerful. Because when your niyyah is strong, even small deeds become mountains. And when your niyyah is weak, even mountains can turn to dust. Protect your heart more than your image. Purify your reasons more than your resume. You may never impress the world, but if your intention is sincere, you will impress the one who matters. Start today, even one small step. Renew your intention before your next action. The dunya is temporary. Jannah is forever. If this reminded you of Allah, share it.